All right, so this is the Pixel 5a, and we've never seen this packaging before. I'm joking. Here's the box for the 4a, so you can see some similarities here. And that's gonna be a big thing with this Pixel 5a. I think it's gonna be a lot more things similar with the Pixel 4a 5G, but also too, there are gonna be some improvements and also a lower price, so that's a good thing. But let's get inside of this box, and I don't need my knife because it does have these little pull tabs right here. But all right, so Google sent this out to me being a part of Team Pixel so I can give you my opinions and thoughts about this phone. And here we go. So this color is actually called mostly black. So it's not just a straight up black color. It does look like it does have a little bit of a grayish, greenish tint to it. So anyway, it's not completely black like their previous phones that they might have had. And then inside of the box, we do have some paperwork. We don't need that. This also does come with a 18-watt fast charger inside of the box. So it's always kind of interesting that some of these cheaper phones always come with chargers and the more expensive phones don't come with it. Like the Pixel 6 that's coming out doesn't have a charger in the box. So anyway, that's always interesting. Then we do have a USB-C cable here and also a little adapter here so you can be able to transfer your files or your backups and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, quick little unboxing there. That's what you get with the phone. But now let's take a look at the phone itself. So let's go ahead and take this plastic wrapping off, and that's really the only protection that this does have. And compared to the, so I don't have the Pixel 4a 5G, I have the original 4a, and compared to that phone, this phone does have more weight to it, a little bit thicker, but yeah, still has that same kind of matte finish to the back of it, which I really do like compared to a lot of the glossy phones that are the norm these days. And just like the 4a series, you do have a fingerprint scanner on the back, and in the world of masks that we live in right now, it's good to have this to be able to unlock your phone. And just like the 4a series, this phone still does have a headphone jack, which is very rare these days, but it still has it. And then at the bottom, you will find a USB-C port. This phone does have stereo speakers, and the power button here, you can see is a totally different color, but it also has some little grooves or indentions there to kind of make it a little bit easier to recognize when you're looking for that power button on this phone. And now let's talk specs real quick. So this does have the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G platform inside of it that also came in the Pixel 4a 5G. And speaking of 5G, this does have 5G, but only sub-6 and not millimeter wave. And it also does come with 128 gigabytes of storage. And it does have an IP rating of IP67 for the water and dust resistance. Now for the cameras, you'll find the same cameras that are in the Pixel 5 and also the Pixel 4a 5G. So the main rear camera is going to be a 12.2 megapixel camera, and that also does have a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera next to that. And then on the front, you will find an 8 megapixel front facing camera. And so I'm gonna take this thing outside real quick and just take a couple of pictures with the Pixel 5 and have them sitting next to this Pixel 5a. And we should be seeing some very similar pictures. Now, again, I'm doing this after I'm recording this video, so I'm popping them up here on the screen. Take a look at them. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But again, we should be expecting some of the things that we've already found with their previous phones. All right, so I went ahead and got this thing mostly set up here. And one thing you can see is that the default wallpaper on this phone is a green wallpaper. And again, the back of the phone looks mostly green instead of black. So I wonder if they originally wanted to call the color of this phone black instead of green, but they just changed their mind. But anyway, what you're looking at here is a 6.2 inch 1080p OLED display, which is bigger than the 6-inch display that's on the Pixel 5. And just all around, this 5a, which is a cheaper phone, is just bigger than Google's flagship phone here. Also too, the Pixel 5's display has a refresh rate of 90 hertz, but on this 5a, it can only run at 60 hertz. So that's another difference there. And to keep the display and also everything else powered, this phone does have a 4,680 milliamp battery. So Pixel phones have always been pretty decent for me, at least for the last couple of years when it comes to battery life. And I'm expecting the same with this one. Then also too, of course, this phone is running Android, stock Android out of the box. So this is running Android 11 right now, but when Android 12 comes out, you should expect a very timely update, and that's one of the advantages of Pixel phones. You get those software updates really quickly. But yeah, this is the Pixel 5a. So for $449, it is a $50 price drop from the Pixel 4a 5G. So you are saving some money. Not a lot of like slam dunk brand new features with this. Kind of a more of a refinement over the Pixel 4a 5G, but you still are getting it at a lower price. So I'm going to be using this thing a little bit more. So stay tuned to all of my social media because I'm going to be taking a bunch of pictures and videos with this. So make sure you follow me there. All those links are down below. Subscribe and hit that notification button if you want to. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.